So, me live, me life. What are we doing here? Oh no. My live stream looks good, I guess. Yeah, it looks good. So, المهم صايبت واحد الجيم is everything fine. No, not this. Hold on, I made a mistake. Ah, sorry. This is the right link. This is the right link. كما قلنا صايبت واحد الجيم ولكن هاد الجيم هادي تو سبيشال علاش حيت صايبت حتى الانجين صايبت الانجين ديالي with the game. المهم متسمعوش انجين صحابكم هم good. I don't know yet ولكن today حيت عندي سوتنس you know صايبتو as a project for myself. But let's see. Donc هنايا this is the file. As you see, it's worked on C++. Works on C++ and so many things. Okay, just a moment. C++ and SFML. Me live. Alright. Donc, today is gonna be long stream, I guess. إلا ما جاني شي بلان ولا وقع شي حاجة يحفظ الله يحفظنا الله يحفظنا. My good, everything good. شي set up stream غادي نبقى حياتي كاملة هكا. I don't want studio mode. Alright, now we come. So, قلنا خدمنا with. Okay, me do this. I don't know. .txt. Enough. Alright, so هنايا the idea of the game is easy. 2D. Right. So technologies, it's gonna be C++, SFML. Alright, then we need to make engine and game itself. Well, غادي نصايبو اللعبة and the engine itself. So I'm just gonna go on details مزيان باش تراجع شوية. You know when you code this is live code. Alright, so SFML, the engine. Technologies, also when I say C++, I mean CMake. And of course Arch Linux. Come on. تقشيش music. Alright. Is that good? Okay. music. Then this is it. So 2D game in space. shoot style. So now the engine have many things. The engine والجيم itself. والجيم itself. So هنا مثلا engine. Wait, I'm not good at explaining. كاين دابا مثلا تنعرفوا يونيتي. Unity is an engine هو like right تصايب الحوايج makes stuff. Donc check your Twitter. Oh shit, I don't even know. Let's do it. Today shoot style, shoot space, I guess. Maybe shoot space. Need to shoot enemies. Of course, levels, enemies, and like boss, I guess. And we need like shields, boosts, etc. So now la partie engine it's very complicated. علاش؟ حيت هنا I come with this, right? غادي نبداو بالماth. It requires a lot of math and understanding of the hardware, physical hardware, and understanding a lot of things. فهمتي خصك تفهم الهاردوير، خصك تفهم السكرين، خصك تفهم بزاف د الحوايج. But هنايا for example, okay, can you see this? Wait. Alright. So هنايا there is I have two functions that oh sorry not here. I have two functions that called vector2 كاين ال f and I. To vector I for integers, to vector f is for floating numbers. Of course كل حاجة فيها الهيدر and the file itself. Donc هاد let's say هاد vector to I and everything is classes. Of course we C++. Donc everything is a class. I mean everything, right? Everything, even SFML itself library ديالنا is a class. دابا نشوفوها من بعد. Alright. So هنايا so in this class 2i we have a constructor. No هنايا نعاود شوية الدروس. كاين constructor per default, per arguments, and هذا كنعيطو الكلاس تاع 2 vector f. دابا بحال اللي قلتي بيتحول من integer let's say حيت حنا عرفنا أن C++ كنا really accept شي حاجة integer مع float. شي حاجة type خصهم يكونوا بحال علاش؟ حيت غادي نزيدوهم arrays and we know array accept one type of data. يكون int يكون float. So هنايا inside 2f right 2f حتى هي فيها نفس البرام. ولكن هنايا we will work with floats way better. You know نفضل نحولو integers للفلوت على الفلوت الانتجر make no sense. علاش؟ الفلوت are more precise. Good. غادي نشوفو علاش more precise. غادي نفهمو هاد الكونسيبت سميتو delta time. So we need to be so precise. So هنايا 2i دونك غادي نشوفو الهيدر فايل ديالها first. الهيدر فايل ديالها we have operators باينة. دونك هادشي ديجا قريناه I guess تعرفو. دونك البلاس هو نجمعو ما بين 2 vectors de même type نجمعو مع لا كلاس ماينس. دونك غناخدو هاد الفيكتور 2i زيد عليه const b. وهنا فاش غادي نمشيو ل سي كود It's basically غادي نريتيرنيو فيكتور تو اف دونك غادي يكون عندنا هو انتجر في الاصل كما قلت لكم غادي نحولوه ل float حيت يقدر يكون عندنا float so integers هنايا operator for plus هنايا تنديرو فهمتيني ماشي برودوي مي لا سوم فيكتوريال هو مثلا x بلس x ديال الاخر غادي y بلس y ديال two vectors هادشي لو برودوي à son matriciel aussi pour le moins داكشي باين for floats alright for the float دابا هنايا the floats requires more operators basically the operators خليناهم kill plus the same thing عندنا vector f غادي initialize x y we're gonna take operators دونك هنايا طلعتو لي زوبيراتور it's easy I shouldn't do this a lot so when I declare this was this but should do this not in the header the CPP file but no problem look now basically تنديرو ال operators واخا it looks chunky but it's not how المهم is this okay حتى we use operators وهنا ضروري expression تكون const expression donc we have vector to f from trigonometric form نحولوها trigonometric form angle between علاقة بيناتهم مش العلاقة بيناتهم الزاوية اللي ما بين two vectors حيت هنايا مثلا واحد الفيكتور تيشوف هنا كاين واحد angle square length and length itself donc هنايا also operators هادو باينين plus moins fois هنا fois علاش there is two حيت as you see هنايا there is for مع vector with a double or a double with a vector x alright and then for again with a vector and a vector itself alright perfect اللي بعدو هما some vector shit المهم some vectors شي باين then we have the timer of course هنايا غادي يكون عندنا هاد errors هادو not found because I didn't make LSP تاع Silang هنايا to use nvim but everything is okay is working you're gonna see an error but it's working فهمتي حيت انا اصلا هاد الجيم object مكاينش هنايا there is another class but I use cmake باش نقول ليه شوف راه فين كاينين libraries المهم we'll see about it later then we have a class called timer donc at timer هذا we have enumeration علاش timer هذا we need to know the status ديالو off running single action stop single action كيفاش off باينه running باينه stopped باينه ولكن كيفاش running single action وكيفاش stop single action so the single action that we have is there's not much going on the screen واش الجيم شايله then باقي there is no هاد single action هي there is no بحال قلتي لا تشعل الجيم تشوف فيها اوكي سو هنايا تشوف جوست المهم هادي actually the code didn't write it myself كيفاش عليك هادي تاع timer I didn't do that so it's an SFML thing just help me but I don't understand if you wanna know more this timer هنايا خصك تعرف duration ديال الجيم وهذا علاش حيت we will use it in delta time باش كنت نقلب على delta time we need to do this we need the timer so SFML already provided everything so هنايا طلعتو timer basically that will code ديالو start timer count 0 start is run in start single action and we do basic stuff when now we timer start single action نرجع timer 0 which is تتر ستات 0 وبدنا ناخدو status بدنا ناخدو duration تتزد هنا on frame فوالا الا كان status شي خالف هذه باي ذا واي هاد لاسين هذه راه هي point exclamation equal not equal here again the idea that I use make it like this. دونك هنايا نشوفو on frame basically الا كان status not running and the status not running كاع we're just gonna return حيت ما there is no frame ميمكنش نبينو frame there is nothing running وبنا نشوفو is absolute time if absolute time okay then the time counter بنا نزيدو that's the thing غادي نرجعو للجيم انفو وغادي نشوفو دلتا تايم غادي نشوفو غادي نزيدو الكاونتر الى دلتا تايم else else there is only delta time كاين الابسولوت كاين only delta time. Alright, now we're gonna see position 2D. Alright, position 2D is basically position ديال an object in the screen. So now we call again a constructor. The constructor have a vector. Alright, like green, the same thing. So we call it, we include it. The vector always float, and then or the vector gel integer. هذا vector float is the position. Vector integer is the size. So we get the position. هذا vector f position and the size. We set the position with the set size, and we have attributes ديالنا. There is a position and of course the size. Alright, so هنايا position 2D there is a C code ديالها just any scenario in this we return and we set the position and the size. Alright, for the main class. Alright, I'm not gonna touch the main class for now. There is a lot of things we see. هادو اللي شفناهم هما first thing, but هادو على باص. This is the base of our engine with mathematical things. Alright. Alright. Wait, hold on a second. Alright. Okay, all good. Look, an engine have a model, a game, module, sorry. A game, there's something called collisions. So this is the modules without collisions and the graphics and the sounds. هادشي هذا مهم. إلا ما عندكش collisions so makes no sense. There is no kill, there is no interaction between the enemies. Well, collision between an object and objects. So the collision we coded a collider, and we have the graphics to render, and also the texture rendering. Texture rendering, how is that working? So texture rendering, no, wait, hold on a minute. Alright, texture rendering, there is female graphic rendering. Voilà, donc draw to see stuff. So basically now, as you see, I can't show you the main code, or it can show you vectors of like this. Sorry. And now drawing window is easy, right? There is only render the graphics from the SFML library, and then you set render window بحال هكا مثلا render window. We have the window video mode هنايا بحال هكا تشيل X and Y 800 على 600, and the title is my window. One window is open. Let's share out this, okay? And now we have an event. Alright? What is the event that will happen since now has event? While window pull event, the amount is listening to an event. alright yeah while فصل while وقت ما كانت الويندو محلولة وفوقت ما احنا كنتسناو الايفنت if event type equal event closed simply we close it اوكي هنايا غادي تبقى اللوب then window clear and sf color black هنايا is rendering of a color ديال background as you see now clear the window which means that the window camera غتولي black. Draw everything here. What we need to draw is window.draw but هنا كان window.clear window.draw so window draw is تمام it's a render window draw. We need to look at this. Draw enemy. Alors voilà, ES sprites. Now we will come with a sprite. علاش? But our sprite is not really a square or something like this. We get our things with, hold on a second, sorry, the game and resources. I'm gonna see images. Right, I can't. I didn't. PNG files. Alright, hold on a minute. I'm gonna show you. Right. Alright. So we go into Space Terminator and we got our game and the resources. As you see, for example, the images, oh man, they are PNGs. Alright, they are PNGs. Everything is here. There is a full screen check mode, there is a start option, there is the exit button, the shield, the player itself, the player and the shield, the player, shield generators, linking mode, and so many graphics. So basically what we need to do is we call head window draw and we display, of course we display this and we draw the shape that's stripe. That shape that's stripe is, you could call it a class. We have our sprites, our images ديال game, right? So in the engine we have collision graphics, we render, alright. Then تنهضروا على rendering. We call rendering هو اللي قلنا تنلوديو فيه our images. Then we contain our images containers بحال divs and web development. There's a div, so when basically we set up div. Sound, of course, we can always sound player, and it's easy. There is sound SFML. And now playing sound and music. Here he is, called a buffer, and we have sounds. Also, there is no resources. Let me show you again. Oh, sorry. So, and there are the resources. We have sounds of a format that wave, WAV, super shots. Alright, hit. For example, can you hear this? Additional. See. And some music. So basically, we buffer load frame from file, item 1, 0, and shadow. There is a documentation for it, some play, some pause, and a lot of things. Right, so we also have the objects, so the game object, physical object, UI object, physical game object, براسهم بحال قلتي gamer player enemies, we give them colliders. نعيطوا collider for the object. We have physical object and the user interface. User interface, there is no collider in it. And then physical object, game object. Alright, physical, for example, the shields, the game object, or the enemies. They're colliding. Alright, so we don't need here collision graphics. Alright, this is it. This is the module object كناش flow, and of course, oh no, wait, no problem. قلنا دي UI باينة كيفاش هنايا بتقوليها what is this. هادشي اش قلنا module صنعيتو الجرافيكس صنعيتو texture container render باش يرندري لنا البutton. البutton غادي يجي من واحد الايمج اللي كاين في الريسورس. there is sample button, there is sample checkbox, and there is the slider. شنو هو slider? We will see it. المهم كل حاجة كتحطها في بلاصتها. And then we call the graphics to render all of things. هنا we load the image from a file في هاد الكود, and then we and then we render it. We call the renderer. Perfect. And there is the engine, the CPP اللي كنجمعو فيها هادشي كامل. Game info اللي فيها objects and the UI, the main class, and هادشي position شفناه. Donc the game info contains informations like the object, the sound, and the engine itself اللي فيها graphics و game info تمشي للengine. And there is the main class اللي كنجمعو فيها الengine with game info together. Alright, now the game part. As you see now, it's easy. The game part and the game rule, no menu. The game rule, backgrounds, alright, background manager. Also هنا نعيطو الانجين وهاد لابارت ديالو اللي هي texture rendering. واننا كل level كنعطيوه background. So we load a texture for every level. بينو level object. Alright, هنايا لاش كنعيطو guess what object part اللي كاينه في الانجين. هنايا there is a lot of things. There is object تاع bullets. Alright, bullets, bullet builder, simple bullets, full customizable. علاش حيت there is a lot of bullets, a lot of types. The enemies هنا درت واحد الغلط. I could dumber هنايا علاش حيت for example I created two parts in دابا نشوفو details صراحة مثلا هنايا part 1 in the boss. I should have done class enemy and then we بحال قلتي need to do inheritance about it and change it and the main class اللي في الجيم. But I didn't, I don't know why, just copy paste everything. My bad. Now we basically give enemies a health, طلعتهم الهيلث movement and actions اللي غادي نشوفهم في details. Voilà. Dynamic players, nearest player, تعرفوا nearest players, spaceship behavior, spaceship single behavior. كيف single behavior حيت هنا there is two type of spaceship اللي غادي نشوفو في الجيم. There is single behavior زعما انت تمشي طالعة ولا نازلة, و there is single behavior and there is many behaviors تبقى يدور في السكرين كامل targeting the enemy. So هنايا nearest player هنايا تشوف الفيكتور AI كي خدام هو انك كيشوف الفيكتور لومبلاسمون بوزيشن 2 دي ديالك تاع البلاير. كيفاش كنعرفوها ب assets. alright, I didn't زعما ما تعمقش بزاف في AI and stuff, but I did something easy. هو how to know that player هو انه داك الريندرين ديالو كتكون عنده واحد الايمج سميتها player. so تنقلب على هاد الايمج فين كاينه حيت actually that's it, just an image اللي it's a graphic فين كاينه. so هاديك نيوريست كنعيط البوزيشن 2 دي ودوك الفيكتورز تايمر اكسترا تنقول ليه شوف change on frame on delta frame كل فريم تارجيتي هذيك البوزيشن غادي تصيفط البوليت غادي تمشي لديك البوزيشن اللي منوضه في هذيك السكرين. also كنعيط للكوليجن. فاش كنعيط للكوليجن means انه there is HP موما. اوكي الا قاصتك تكولايدات معاك حيت صايب من الكولايدر لان if you collided with الاسيت ديالك تكولايدا with الاسيت ديال البوليت HP موما. right. so and now player we have of course we have behavior, controller input, HP bar, lives, and player self. How many lives؟ بحال قلتي every lives فيها 200 نقصات في ال HP. ما اوكي وي دان. غتنقص لايف الا تنقصوا 3 جيم اوفر. HP bar يا هذيك HP bar. دونك we load the HP bar وتنقصوا منها واحد الفريم تنلوديو فيها and also تنقصوا الفاليو ديال HP. we have the delayed action هادشي باين dialog window manager level and label. هادشي هذا كامل تيرجع هادشي راه basically هو الاوبجكت بحال قلتي تقول لي inheritance من الكلاس اللي كاينه في الانجين object تاع rendering UI just render this. enemy movements راه شرحتها لكم. game state هي الجيم فين واصله دابا is running لا I level object level info level manager هي هنا في تعيط لا لا creation levels من how to create level وكتاخد هادوك simple buttons background enemies كتحطهم في هاد level manager كتكري واحد instance how many instance ديال هاد enemies هادو في هاد الكلاس. you provide a soundtrack for هاد level. you provide as you know soundtrack asset enemies spawn rate HP bar background sound extra ليش من الانجين. so basically هادشي هذا just الانجين فهمتي عم نخليها لك ترجع للانجين وصافي. alright and then we have the menu. guess what فين هو المنيو؟ شنو هو هذا inheritance من لا كلاس engine UI option. دونك الكورسور ديالنا dialog window image I menu level button and main menu and هنايا resources and of course we have the make list and make file. while this is generated of course this is generated شنو هما source file ديالك install script engine cpp cc شي باين هاد سي make just تديري هاد سي make.txt right and then the make is you. alright there we go. so what we must do is play the game. alright there we go. هذه الجيم itself. as you hear, do you hear sounds? oops wait okay there is sound. هذا هو سلايدر هذا كل شيء asset music volumes full screen check sounds volume and the button back. so options is working and let's turn around. there is the exit هي window that close من الاخر and then start تلوديو هادشي. there is طاجات stage 1 2 وانا الا باقي ما ساليتهمش لاك ما وريتكمش الكبخان سيف ديال هذا مي اتس ايزي I will show you. دونك سيف عندنا tutorial. هذا الشي اللي كتسمعو just enjoy تيخدم sounds when pressing continue فاش نمرك على space then if key sf event key هي space window sound dot pause ولا dot finish close etc. so هنايا ال controls as you see هنايا it's loaded everything. alright we have an HP bar. there is collision as you see هنايا ال game pause تفريزا كلشي then add press to continue. هذا هو shield as you see it's only assets. alright هنا interaction collider. دونك هنا when collide هادو هما enemies with a single behavior right هادو enemies behavior right كيما شفتو هداك single behavior كي غادي تيمشي طواله وحده ولكن هذا is not really don't have a behavior تيبقى تيدور but هادو عندهم a lot of behavior. اوكي دونك باك تو ذا منيو دوت كنترول اس. هنايا كنشوفو دلتا دلتا تايم اند دلتا تايم delta time on position تاع الكورسور just for testing. I was doing steady stay out هادشي هذا باش نعرف position ديال الكورسور واش it's working. وهذه هي الدلتا تايم 0.0 لا وهادو position ديال الكورسور. alright there we go. alright this is the game. it's cool. it's cool. So now sounds easy but trust me it's not. المهم أغلبية you need to تحيد الكاميرا you need not this you need to work on some stuff. هي انك تشوف SFML. SFML is cool. it's cool. it's cool. it's very cool. and C++ gives you a lot of freedom. memory management is hard. إلا لقيت فيها مشكل. so yeah. so now hold on a minute. okay hold on I'll be back. كتفيفك نداء الطبيعة.